Master Music Show. It's the Murder 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 Master Music Show. Hip hop is dead, but we don't resurrect it. You follow what mainstream says, but here it gets rejected. If you wearing tight jeans, don't expect to get respected. I'm from a time where wearing black was always on your checklist. From a time where faggots get checked if they reckless. From a time where if you got too much shine, we snatch your necklace. This real shit here, Illuminati, fuck the industry. We represent the street and they respect our street ministries. Hate no sorts and cut the middleman, literally. This hip-hop savior, our birth scenes like nativity. This a place where no one sells out for relevability, and the masses can get a chance to explore more creativity. You gotta be kidding me. If you call that hip-hop, niggas with box shades and fluorescent flip-flop. We killing Big Brother, cause we know he watch. You don't like what I'm doing, then you can suck mine. And you don't Murder Master Music Show. It's the 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 Murder Master Music Show.
Buddy. 58. That's the Murder Master Music Show.
Man.
Jesus.
I get hyped every time I hear that song.
258.
Hell yeah.
It's hard to believe, man. It really is. Time flies. But you know, we got a special guest tonight, and we got a return visitor. He's been here before, just like the visitors from the sky. They come down every once in a while because they gotta study shit. They gotta let you know what's going on in their universe, and that's exactly what's going to happen tonight. We're going to bring on the legendary First Degree, the DE, Sacramento. Been doing it for over 2 decades in the rap game. You know, so he has a huge catalog of music. You know as well as I know that's a rare thing in hip hop. You know, to be able not only to have that type of longevity, but to be consistently putting out music and products and whatnot. He's also got Fahrenheit Radio. We're going to speak on that and how that's doing.
And he used to be part of KFYB at one point in time, too. You know what I'm saying?
Say what, brother?
I say that, man, he was part of KFYB for a little bit, too. You know what I'm saying? You can still check the archives.
KFYB, yes,
Fahrenheit.
You
can hear DE all on that.
Yeah. Classic, yeah, definitely, man. You know, so he's got a lot to talk about, but he's got a new album out, Black Bane, which you can actually go right now to UGSforlife.com. It's right there on the site. Just click on the album cover. Actually, it's the first post on the site. It's Black Bane, the Misunderstood Hero, Part 1, where you can actually read a review from that I did myself, gave my honest opinion on the album, as well as got links for you to buy the album, videos to check out, whatnot, and also check out First Degree DE's site. But without that, let's bring him on already. All this talking, what the fuck is wrong with us?
All praise due to the Fahrenheit slang. It is the slang that brings us here. All praise due to the Fahrenheit slang. It is the slang that brings us purpose.
What's going on with you?
Back. Guess who's back on the UGS?
First Degree, the DE. How you doing, man? How have you been?
First of all, I could say it feels mighty fresh to be back on your airwaves. I appreciate the opportunity. I've been good, but I got a whole lot to get off my chest. Okay, demanding the release of hip hop, like y'all was mentioning in the intro. I liked it that, you know. So I created this Black Bane all live piano produced by Funk Beta, real life rap. In the same kind of genre, same kind of attitude as that intro I just heard. I like it. Take back in, our hip hop.
Yeah, arts, music. Like you said, you got live instrumentation. You know what I'm saying? All through this project. Now, the name of the album, Black Bane, Misunderstood Hero, Part 1. What's behind the album and the title?
Well, before I came with the album, like you said, I've done many, so I had to come and just sit for a minute and think about what I wanted to do next. And it all comes down to purpose. So I decided my purpose was to inspire, and speak for people and create unity. So it started with a purpose. Then it came with a hero that's attached to that purpose. A nameless hero with a purpose. And then it came to how can I get this? So I called up Funk Beta, produced the whole thing. This is the first album where he just produced the whole thing. I had a couple guest producers, OGIL and Sultan Murr, and I had a live guitarist. So I got the music together and then just listen. I'm an observer. Just listen to the universe and just translate it and taught. Got on the mic. I'm full there, but I still got something to say, something to breathe on.
Yeah. You always definitely got something to say, and you hit him with the video, I Wear Black because it's just my style. Now describe that video, because I saw imagery of Snoop, Rakim, E40. What's it all about? Let the people know.
The song itself is a tribute to 90s rap, A tribute to all the pioneers, MCs that's let us doing what we doing now. Okay? So for that purpose, I had to call on the Rakims. Now, I'll start with him. That's a cool cat. Okay?
Right.
And I could call him a cool cat people now. Every time he come to town, I done touch with him and we done spit for a minute. That's people now. And then he's a cool cat. So him, Snoop brought Lynch on stage, and Snoop has this odd fascination with Lynch, and I love it. But I've seen it with my own eyes, like the orange glow of Rick James. Fuck your couch.
His aura.
I've seen it. I've seen Snoop look at Lynch. But anyway, so it's that. And then 40, I got to talk to 40. I didn't get that on tape, but I could tell that was between MCs. That was a discussion between MCs. Okay. And then but I did get some on tape. So I'm moving around. I got the camera myself, so I can't get everything. I can get Seattle. Most of it's filmed in the Seattle, Tacoma town. So we did that. Let's put it all together.
That's what's up.
But we doing that. We doing the music and we coming with the music. But at the same time, I'm trying to get like y'all. I love what y'all doing. That I've been trying to piggyback on you. But now I'm coming with the Fahrenheit record, which is like a news site, which is my site. It's not really my personal rap site anymore. It's like a new urban news site. So I got that. The Fahrenheit Radio, as Presby mentioned. Fahrenheit Radio is over 100 countries deep.
100 countries deep. Virtually anybody on the planet, anywhere, can check it out. What's the website again if they want to listen to Fahrenheit Radio?
FAH Radio or the Fahrenheit Record. There's a bunch of them. One of them, if you Google Sacramento rap, what do you see? Fahrenheit's SacramentoRap.com, looking back at thee. So we doing California rap news, U.S. rap news, all the same. Fahrenheit's in bed with Google now, so that's an update. There's some things I exclusively bring into UGS. One of them is Fahrenheit is in bed with Google. And I could take a phrase and put it on the net, like Sacramento Rap. Anyone worldwide, if you Google Sacramento Rap, it's our site. We building it. It ain't about Fahrenheit. It's about coming together. And you mentioned me and Lynch. That's my quarterback. That's my big brother. So, and big brothers fight. But big brothers, when we come back together, it's even more real and more powerful.
Yeah,
so we all can. Mozzie. Go ahead. You do the questioning. I'll do the answering.
Yeah, I definitely. Yeah. I didn't mean to interrupt you, but I definitely want to hear about that. Now, the last time you were on the show, or the first time you were on the show, you were on the show, and you and Lynch, you guys kind of weren't getting along, but you said, sometimes your brothers fight and whatnot. How did you guys come together? What initiated that? Because that's dope to hear.
Music, baby. The music. It was the music. We was funking for years, but then I wanted to just, on my end, I just wanted to get back in the studio with me, Funk Beta, and Lynch. I didn't say anything, but then he, at the same time, had asked me to narrate his new album, which is The Bullet Maker, which is out now. And it was just gone, like it never happened. And that's the truth. It was just gone like it never happened.
So it's like you guys picked up where you left off.
Yeah. Matter of fact, we've been in the lab lately, and it's the three of us, just the three of us. First Degree to D, Lynch, Funk Beta, and it works again even more. We've been working on some videos on my end. I just finished that. I Wear Black, so that went viral in Brazil, but that's that. But we also working on his Kevlar. He did one on his own with the Bullet Maker, but then he's going back to Strange. I got a message for Strange Music. I don't get this opportunity often. Okay, I got 3 proposals. First, I want to let you know, Strange Music, I ain't your enemy. I'm the one that walked Lynch to your front doorstep. I am your peer, Strange Music. 3 requests is this. Number 1, Strange Music, unban me from your facilities. That's number 1. Number 2, Strange Music, unban me from your website. Number 3, Strange Music, unban me from your studio.
Wow.
That's all.
They got you banned from the studio and everything, huh?
I drove Lynch to their door, and now they won't even let me post on their website still.
Yeah, I remember that. You said you drove them there and everything, yeah. And they won't even let you post on their website. That's crazy.
And I'm not normally, I'm doing Fahrenheit. I'm busy, like we talked the site, the radio, the albums, and I'm busy. I'm a teacher. But I'm in the lab with Lynch again, and we working on Kevlar, which will be released by Strange. So I need entrance back into this fortress. You see what I'm saying? I need to be intricized back into this fortress. So that's why I'm bringing it up.
Yeah, most definitely. Because if you got a project coming out on the label, you got to be able to communicate with the label. Makes sense. Makes sense.
Damn. At least let me post on your website.
Yeah, I mean.
But see, the thing is this: I rap black, I rap urban, and they know I don't appreciate the audience they cater to. It's public, and I know that. And I understand. But at the same time, if we work together, I'm a inclusiveness. I'm on the so let's work together and let's make the world a better place. You got the stage, I got the message. No doubt, no doubt. First of all, and another thing with you guys, I wanted to just real quick. I am so appreciative of what you did to help me launch what I'm doing. Because Fahrenheit Hour premiered on UGS Radio. Okay, matter of fact, a couple episodes have you press beta. They still air. It airs 4 times a day. And y'all took a chance on the DE. I couldn't keep up. That's nothing, y'all. I respect what you're doing. It takes so much. You saved me from myself. I couldn't keep up with that. I'm too this and that, but I am so impressed by what it takes and how long. 258 episodes. Yeah, man, we've been grinding, man.
Yeah, that's.
The people don't know. The people don't know. It takes a lot to do what you're doing.
Yeah, thank you. A lot of people think they could just do it themselves. You gotta hit them. I mean, if you want to, you gotta hit them every week with a fucking legend or a pioneer. Every week, and sometimes it's almost impossible. But we managed to do it. We managed to do it. Wow. Hey, speaking of Six, you and Six go way back.
Yeah, I was hoping he was going to be on.
Yeah, definitely. Hopefully he'll call in. But you, one of the songs on here, Random Randoms, which if you guys want to hear it, go check out the album again. UGSforlife.com. Click on the review. You can get the album right there. But tell us about that song, though. Where did you get the idea from? Did somebody inspire that a little bit?
I appreciate the energy they putting in these buffs, but we just actually channel it a little more. Just channel it a little more. The random from Randomville who believes that they know, DE, you should do this, that, you should do this, said random 38,506. If I was to listen, but I don't. That's why at the end I had to cushion it. You got to give them the song is the blow, the uppercut, but then you cushion it with we appreciate the energy, but some just take it too far. That's all. That's the song. The song is dedicated for those who take it too far. You do not know what I'm supposed to be doing, random from Randomsville. I'm not in the Udia for you. I don't think about you when I'm sitting down writing my boss. But they insist. I mean, they're persistent. So that was to them. That's my random speech.
Randoms from Randomsville. I remember the first time I heard that. I was like, how in the hell did you come up with this? I'm
sure hundreds of randoms email you saying, Prez, you should do this. Prez, you should do that. I know what you should be doing.
Yeah, we get a few of them. Matter of fact, we got a guy just the other day who wanted to partner up with us, and I hit him up and asked him, what the deal was, and he says, check out my webpage, check out my Facebook page. Check out his Facebook page. He has 46 likes, I think. And I'm thinking, yeah, I really want to go backwards. I'll hook up with you. I really want to go backwards, but fuck that shit. Yeah, let's go right into a track. Let's give him the title track. Let's give him a Black Pain itself. Explain this. What is going to happen to the listener?
What's going down?
The Brotha Lynch song has entered the arena.
How are you?
Surprise, niggas.
Out of nowhere.
No. Not out of nowhere. It is magic, but it's out of somewhere.
That DE, he always knew magic.
How you doing, brother? Brotha Lynch song for the people. You know, the pioneer of Sacramento rap. This is before Wesley Snipes.
Mini moves. Wesley Snipes. You know, you've been doing this a while. How long have you two been knowing each other?
Oh, man, like in the high 20s, years-wise.
Definitely. I can remember when Doom first came out. I met Lynch on the Mr. Doc video shoot. I was a tutor on 29th Street.
Yeah.
And everyone's Lynch and them is recording a video. So I went out, just bolted off work and went over there. That's when I first met him. But then I knew Beta from what we was doing. And then one day, Beta just gave me that call. It changed everything forever. I remember doing
Little do we know that I already knew who he was. His name was buzzing just as long as mine.
Okay.
You know what I mean? He's been in the game, and that's why I always like working with this dude.
Yeah.
Real talk.
Yeah, you guys, you know, like the Funk Beta too. We got to get him on the show as well. But man, that's what I'm talking about. So you guys right now, you guys are working on some stuff. What can we look forward to in the future from you guys?
I'm hoping, and you're about to find this out for the first time, I'm hoping that me and DE can put an album together. So we'll see.
Reloaded.
It'll be epic because, like, all the classic stuff that we've done, I mean, fans just on my Instagram all day, like, you know what I mean, when you're going to work with DE again. And we both ain't went nowhere, so it's going to happen.
Matter of fact, that Bullet Maker, I'm on the intro of that. It's just bringing back all that Sac-Town feel. The first time I heard it, the initial feeling I had, it made me proud to be a Sacramentan.
Yeah.
You know, we trying to bring back the kind of bus that make you proud to be a West Coast pioneer.
Yes, sir.
And it gave me that feeling. I was like, oh, man. I already mentioned Kevlar and what you're doing.
Oh, yeah. Yes, sir.
Which is next.
Yes, sir. Yeah. If I don't know, for some reason, if I feel like D's not a part of my project in some way, it kind of gives me that kickstart. Like, sometimes I don't even have any ideas or anything written. I may just have the beats. And if I know that DE agrees to get on something or anything, you know what I mean? Like, it gives me that kickstart. You know what I mean? I can't name any other artist that does that for me because I don't really use other artists to, like, I don't listen to any other artists before I write my album. But I may sneak in a couple DE songs, though, because it just makes me feel like I'm at home before I start. So.
Damn. See?
I never told him that before, but I
appreciate that.
I hope I didn't jinx the pattern.
No, even before you got on, I was saying is the whole way that everything ended and we moving forward is just because it's so powerful. Just being in a lab, and when me and you, Beta, was in the lab, it's just like power.
Oh yeah.
Life ain't, we got 80 years. If we're lucky, life ain't, we got to get this did now, ahora.
Yeah. Yeah.
Shout out to Funk Beta, too. Yeah, shout out to Funk Beta. Speaking of Sacramento, there was a thing on the internet a few weeks back. I don't know if you guys saw it. I want to shout out X-Rated. But somebody had posted a thing that X-Rated was going to get released, and some guy posted it. I saw it on his page, and I went under his page, and I right away I tweeted it out and posted, "Hey, X-Rated's coming home." But just to make sure, I checked with his wife, and she said he wasn't. Did you guys hear about this as well? Do you know when he's coming home? Does anybody have any idea?
This is the thing. He goes up to the parole board in 100, less than 100 now, 99 days. But that doesn't say whether he's going to get released or not. I mean, in my opinion, they should release him. He's been in since he was 16. I mean, not too many people, especially being from the South Side, thinking right at that point, man. We're all struggling trying to get out the South. I mean, it took me years to get out the South. I finally got up north at least. D.E. got out, and he's up north now. You know, we had to get out of that. I mean, I don't know how D.E. feels, but I felt I had to get out of there.
Yeah, I'm out, but I actually am a teacher, and I'm still right on Mac Road. So, and then I recently got my master's degree for the people to know.
Right, congratulations on that, man.
Thank you, man. Thank you. You do a lot of things. Okay, I'm not bound by limits that you call rebels. So I did that, and it's just all bringing back. There's another controversy that's out that I want to bring up that I'd say for the UGS. People ask me all the time, why do I use racial epithets in my raps? Okay.
Yeah, I think I know.
And I was hoping you play "I Wear Black" or "Say Sarah" a little later in the program. It contains some racial epithets. And the reason I do that is because hearing those words, the people that's sensitive to that is the same ones that need the message.
Yeah.
So it's like a magnet, you know. So that's on that. That's my UGS stamp of a whipty-wham.
Yeah, that's good shit.
Yeah, I finally got that off my chest. 10 years of saying honky and cracker and nips and fix, but they got to explain it. So there it is. That's on the UGS table.
I couldn't believe you did that, but that shows some hard dedication.
You gotta look at it like we live in a world right now of sensitivity and butthurt feelings. Everybody's getting offended by everything. Freedom
and they
of
have
speech
too much
is
power.
That Five Crew, Ice-T, the Ghetto Boys, all these people fought for. Now all that shit went down the toilet. Now we all got to be careful about what we say. Fuck that.
And they have too much power.
Imagine when I was eating babies and all that stuff. You know, people didn't know. A lot of people didn't know I was a character in a 3-movie album trilogy. You know, I mean, people even ask me today, "Are you going to do that today with the new Kevlar album?" And I said, you know, I got the Bullet Maker EP out now, and I'm not doing none of that stuff. I was a character, and people need to know that I was trying to be like Spielberg, you know. So that's why I had a lot of skits telling the story. I had my wife on there doing the England voice because she does that really good, you know. So I was creating a 3-album trilogy, like a movie, and that character's gone. He died at the end. If anybody hasn't heard, he died at the end. So it's the end of that era. But I see people still want me to do that. But, I mean, even if you check my early work, it wasn't all about that. I just decided to do that.
Yeah. Yeah, Steve's
one of the hardest things that I ever did in my life, too.
I was actually just bumping Season and Block Style recently, like a week ago. And I was like, man, this is good music.
You know, Bo,
but your bus is still crisp. What'd you say?
You know, Bo, he's talking about doing block movement 2. You know, we have the block movement 1, but he's talking about doing block movement 2. He's up in Minnesota right now, about to send me some tracks over to listen to, so we'll see how that goes.
shout out to Steve-O. Hell of an artist too. He's another guy. Huge catalog of music. Been putting it down for many years, just like both of you guys. What's your favorite Steve-O album? I want to get this for why I got both of you on the line. What's your favorite Steve-O album?
His very first one.
Yeah, the Fishtail and the
Gas
Cat.
Chamber?
Yeah.
By far.
Yeah.
I love that album. That came out like 9 months after 24 Deep too, and I was like, oh, he put the album out before me. 24 Deep was only an EP, and it was originally supposed to come out before X-Rated, but X-Rated had got into all that situation. So I said, go ahead and slap his out first. Try to generate him some money. We don't know what's going to happen. You know what I mean? So
yeah,
I was cool about it.
Classic. That's classic. But you want to go out right now, get that new album, Black Bane, The Misunderstood Hero, Part 1, First Degree to DE. Like I said, go to ugsforlife.com, check out the website. We got a couple more tracks we're going to get into. But
I wanted to say real quick,
Part 1, so Part 2. No, go ahead, DE.
I was just going to say real quick before we go to the next track, I didn't mean to interrupt, but
it's all good.
the whole, I wanted to backpack on some things you guys are talking about. The whole history of the town, worldwide reach. It blew up, then it came back in, then it blew up again, then it came back in. And now there's a discussion. Who is the future of Sac-Town rap? And you got this discussion. Will Mozzie ever be able to be what Lynch was? And, you hear people talking about the comparison, but with me, it's good that there's a discussion now. It's good that the town is benefiting.
Yeah, I heard of Mozzie. I just haven't heard his music yet, but I heard he's what's cracking right now.
Now, Mozzie, he's a up-and-coming artist, or?
Yeah,
he's up and coming. And, he's the next one.
His YouTube has over 1 million views. So.
Yeah, he's the next one. So it's like, finally, all this work that Lynch and Steve-O has done, they could know in their heart, like it's inspired others. Because I talked to Mozzie when we did the newspaper article, and he knew, he was like, oh, Lynch. And he's like, he was rapping with Lynch, and it's like, okay, he knows his history. And so, it gives more meaning to it,
That's good.
So the town is it's still the town. This Kevlar. When I mentioned this earlier, this the kind of boss that make me proud to be a Sacramentan. And I go to San Francisco all the time. And I say, check this out. Worldwide reach.
Yeah.
Can we play that I Wear Black, the new single?
Yes, sir. I got it queued up right here. Tell us about this one. You told us about it a little bit in the beginning, but intro for us. This is one of Mac J's favorites.
Big Ron D is where the song comes from, the concept. He had a rap in the 90s called I. Man, not to just go on a tangent.
A lot of help.
Yeah.
I've heard Lynch beat, Brotha Lynch hung beat that for some reason he will not rap to his own beats that would kill Dre beats.
I don't know
Piano beats. Why don't you rap to your own beats, Kevin Man?
One day, if it's my last album, I'll produce it and perform on it and drop it. My last album. When I do that, it's gonna be like Kobe Bryant, my last game.
I was thinking about you on that.
Yeah, I'm a little hurt. But he scored 60. You know what I mean? So.
Yeah, he went out
way
with
to go out.
We got Stephen Curry to watch now. So
it's crazy to think
Yeah,
the Warriors
guys,
had won more games than the Bulls did that year.
I was hoping they broke it.
Yeah, I was hoping
out.
they did it. I was rooting for San Antonio. I was like, come on, what the fuck? You can't do this to Pippen and Jordan. But hey, they deserve it. They earned it. Got to 73. You know,
San Antonio's going to give them hell in the playoffs.
Yeah,
guaranteed.
Well, you got to look too. Curry's a little guy. One of these bigs comes down and he could really fuck him up.
Yeah, that's real talk.
They got to protect that dude. They got to form
my brother
around him.
That's what my brother says. Is there one twisted ankle away from the Spurs being championship?
I'm playing NBA now. I used the Warriors and I made it to the playoffs. I'm right now in the round just before the championship. I'm playing the Pelicans. So as DE called me, I'm stressing. I'm in the playoffs. I'm stressing trying to do it.
I'm glad you called, man. It's the first time we've ever done this. UGS got the exclusive, man.
Yeah, and DE's always
welcome to the archive.
Helped me out.
Yeah, welcome to the archive for sure.
Yeah,
Brother
Lynch
always
had my back.
That's right, man. First time on the Murder Master Music Show.
Yes, sir. I want to post this. If anybody could send me a link for my Twitter, I got 79,000 followers on my Twitter, so I would love to post whatever you want to be heard of this interview. So,
damn.
Oh, that's what's up, man. Much appreciated.
Let's blow up together.
And we got to have you come back on the show, too.
Oh, definitely.
You know what I'm saying? Definitely.
Anytime.
You're welcome here anytime, man.
Yeah, I want to talk about Bullet Maker. I'll get my hard copy Saturday. It is out now on iTunes, but people were bitching about they wanted hard copies, so I had to order some. So.
They wanted to look on the inside credits and read
Yeah, I understand that now.
All those guys.
I didn't before. Yeah. Sure, I'm glad you did. I actually can't wait to see them myself. So.
Yeah.
So. Oh yeah, man. It's nothing like I mean, don't get me wrong. The MP3s are convenient as hell, but there's nothing like CDs.
Yeah, ain't nothing like a hard copy, man.
Right now,
but you know what's Oh, go ahead.
Huh? Oh, I was saying real quick. Right now, I got 280 Dilemma, my Artist Dilemma CDs in my room, trying to figure out the avenue where I could, get them off. I haven't really tried. I posted some Instagram stuff, but I want to be able to get these off. I don't want them to sit up.
I heard that.
Real talk.
Real
and it's a tight album.
That's
it's
right.
a tight album, too. It's a tight album. It really is. It's just Dilemma. He's only known from My World when he got on My World with me and Tech Nine. So, kind of hard to get off.
He's been doing it for years.
Yeah.
I remember I interviewed you once for the Murder Dog many years ago, and you were just telling me that one of the things you like to do was you like to go fishing. You still, yeah, you remember that shit? This is a long time ago, man.
Yeah.
Fuck. How long it was?
Fish. I love fishing. Yeah, it had to be in the 90s. Yeah. I love fishing. Get as high as I am right now and fish.
Oh, yeah.
I'm high.
You got to watch out for sharks.
You notice a person that's high always likes to say he's high, and he brags about he's high. That means you're happy you're high. You know what I mean? But I haven't smoked in 9 months because I went through some, personal problems and finally got it over with. So I couldn't wait to smoke again, and it wasn't that bad. Maybe in a couple of years I'll stop again. Yeah, I wrote Bullet Maker sober.
Okay, you wrote it sober. So when you couldn't smoke, what was that like? Because I can't remember myself.
It was
hard. What I mean? What was it like for you? I mean, was it Were you going through
It was
withdrawals?
harder to write.
Uh-huh.
No, not really. Now, if I was to stop drinking, I would. I went in the hospital from withdrawals. You know what I mean? So.
Yeah, I saw that, man. How you doing? What happened exactly? Because I saw pictures.
I tried to stop cold turkey.
Uh-huh.
And some people told me don't stop cold turkey, wean yourself off of it. But I was just trying to do something good for myself for a while to give me a break, and I stopped cold turkey and ended up in the hospital. Wow.
Yeah.
My wife said I was walking around with my pants down. Inside the house, of course.
Well, at least you're inside. There you go. That wouldn't have been good if you were outside, of course.
Yeah. Oh man, that would have been really crazy. I'd put myself in the hospital after that. You know what I mean? But yeah, so I'm doing better now.
That's good.
I've always been sick, though. You know what I mean? So
yeah,
it was an episode, though.
No, that's we're definitely glad to hear you're doing better.
Thank you.
Thank you. We got. I'll tell you what, it's been one hell of a show. You really surprised us here, DE, with the homie Lynch.
Surprise, niggas!
That was a heck of a.
Me.
I put him in the green room. I'm like, who is this? He's like, oh, this is Lynch. I was like, what? I mean, we get surprises all the time. You know what I mean? Like we had Jerry Heller and Fresh Kid Ice talking. You know, but I mean, every time you're like, really? It catches you off guard. So that was a hell of a surprise, right?
Thanks for having me. Yeah.
Hey, anytime, man. Come back on the show. We'll do a show. We'll do a Brother Lynch Hung show in the future.
That's right.
Okay.
That's another thing. To keep it going, please. Hell yeah, we ain't gonna stop. Me and Prayers, we grinding this shit out, man.
Episode 258 in the building. I'm on UGS. Can I give a quick shout out since I'm on the UGS program? We Fahrenheit. We do music too. We on the cutting edge, and we're trying to change the game. It ain't about money, it ain't about fame. It's about influence and changing the game and uplifting the people. Shouts out to Soup Bone, BG, Mac, Herb T, United Nations, the Yateses, Big J, Bobby Drake, OJL, and the Ascension team. Sick Ill, Blue Nose Music, AWOL, Josh Risberg, Beans, my family, my mom, dad, brother, wife, Carrie, kids, Josiah, Eddie, Soraya Day, the celebration, and most of and God and Funk Beta and Brother Lynch for getting me back in the studio. This Black Bane, I'm on an island, and I just got to get it out. But then right when I was done, I gave it to my big brother, Brother Lynch Hung, and he accepted it, and we got in the lab. So it's big things to come, and that's why we're here too. It's big things to come.
Oh, man, that's the best chemistry ever. I don't know what I would do without it. You know what I mean?
Man.
So, I want to shout out to Low to the Brain, my wife, my 4 kids, and this radio station for having me, man, keeping me relevant. You know what I mean? Still being interested in a nigga.
25 years for you. What MCs can you say has been selling for 25 years?
Man.
And 20 for me. No, come on. Let's just get real.
There's only
mainstream artists come and go. We're talking about 25 years for you, 20 for me. Still, who can say?
Of surviving. You know what I mean? It's the only thing I've used for 27 years, actually, to survive is off music. Pay my rent, pay my bills, you know what I mean? Off making music. I had a job at McDonald's for 4 days. And I was like, man, this is not cool.
But you wouldn't like McDonald's anyway. They don't have real meat. They just got that fake shit. You gotta have that good bloody red meat, don't you?
Yeah, a billion served. Over a billion.
Damn.
And when most of us who've ever eaten there, we don't even know what the hell we've eaten. So, but yeah, man, huge honor to have both you guys on the show. But you guys got many big things to come in the future. But congratulations again on the master's degree, D. That's huge.
Thank you, bro.
A lot of us are just happy to have a GED, if that.
Me too.
A lot of us are happy to get out of third grade.
Man, D.E. been smart. D.E. been smart. Like, his raps are smart. You could just hear it. You know what I mean? So, been a teacher for...
Yeah.
I mean, he's a teacher. You know what I mean? So, that says it
well,
all.
one thing I know for sure I've learned from observing is we could all go off and do what we're doing, but when we all come together, it's a powerful movement.
Yeah.
And the power is us coming together. That's another reason why I had to get Lynch, and he blessed us with his presence, because it's all about coming together. Everything is together, and the power is we got the momentum. Bullet Maker, Black Bane, Kevlar, Black Bane Part 2.
I wish we can explain the emotion when we're in the studio in the good old days. These days are good too, but the good old days with everybody in the studio and the whole room is just smoky.
Can I give I'll give a perfect example of that. Blackula from Planet Zero.
Yeah.
I would go in there for a few minutes, do some hi-hats and snares and a chord. Then you went over in there, Smokey Doom on the video game, Marijuana on the smell wave. Then you go, and then Beta went in there. Everyone spent just like time on that beat. And it was just, who would have known that it was just like history being made? But history is now too, though. And that's what I tell Beta all the time. History is now too, though. Right now. Just as much.
We got to fight. We got to fight with Beta because his second love is catch growing weed.
Yeah,
I used to see him on Facebook. He used to have all the nice little strands on there and shit, man.
He does.
He takes me to the store where he buys food and nutrients and everything for plants. I didn't even know nothing about that. Crazy.
He is becoming a master. I'm probably going to head over there after this, matter of fact. But I do once in a while mention to him that if you spent as much time on these bussin' beats as you do on these plants, we would be shoo-sham, woof, woof, wham. Containment unit.
The one thing he still has in him, though, when he does smoke, he will run in there and make a beat. He will. Especially when I'm there. I remember I stayed like 4 days one time. You know what I mean? Just to be, you know, for one, out the house, and for two, around another music person.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And my wife is the most understanding person in the world. She knew where I was at. She knew what I was trying to do. You know what I mean? And did not bother me. Just called me to say I love you every once in a while. You know what I mean? So it was good. I wanted D.E. to come over that time, but you had some other stuff that you were trying to handle. But
that's when I came over. Anyway. That's when I came over there. It was at the middle of that.
No, it was but it was the second time.
Oh, okay.
Like I wanted you to come back. You know what I mean? But I never told you. But I wanted you to come back over. Beta said, I'll call him. You know, I can be a grouch sometimes. I'll call him. I thought you came here to see me. You know what I mean?
Well, I came that second time, and it was the kind of bus that got me proud to be a Sacramentan I mean, if you Google Sacramento rap history, we wrote the history on this. It's a history on this. And we moving forward 27 years, you hear the man say?
Yeah, I know. We're just Sacramento. Yeah, I know we're just Sacramento. We're not L.A. or nothing, but we've been holding it down for Northern California.
Right. Sacramento. You can't. I mean, if you're really into hip hop music and you support it state to state, when you think of California, you cannot help but to think of Sacramento also. If not, you don't know you know what I mean? Sac-Town is just full. We had D-Dub on the show about a month or so ago. Was it Mac J? Or was it like
about a month ago?
Yeah,
D-Dub and Emo. Shout out to Emo too.
Shout out to the homie Emo. And D-Dub was talking about you and him. He been teaching you how to sing. What was does that bring back any memories? And if so, what was it like? You know what I'm saying, learning how to sing.
Oh man, I'm gonna make the story short. But back in the day, he has another friend named Kevin, who's a gospel singer. They owned a little barbecue restaurant right off of 24th and Florence. I used to go there, and they used to sing just to practice and sing for a while during off hours. And I started singing along with him. D-Dub actually taught me how to harmonize. I'm a better harmonizer than I am probably be a backup singer or something like D. He'll shit on me singing wise, you know what I mean? But I could harmonize with him, you know. And
I'm gonna stop you. I'm gonna stop you right there. What gave me the confidence to sing on the mic, and I'm a premier. This is the truth on radio. Was nigga, welcome to your own day. I was like, it's not him.
You should have been the one singing that, though. It would have.
That shit was that just. But I can't. So then I came with that Southbound, and I was singing on that. But
that's one of my favorite songs of all time. That and I refuse to lose.
Oh,
that's him singing.
That's my baby.
That's Kev singing on that. And I used to. Is that him? And that's him.
That shit is
crazy.
Classic, of course. And you guys are still good today. 27 years later, 20 years later, we got Black Bane available right in part 1. You know what I'm saying? The Misunderstood Hero Part 1 available. When's Part 2 coming out?
Yes, sir. Part 2 is probably going to come out in November. But what it is the Black Banes are Funk Beta versus OGIL, who's a Fahrenheit artist. And Part 2 is produced by him, and it's a whole, he produced that random. It's a whole different feel. So it's a whole different thing going on. So we're just going to let them learn the knowledge, absorb the knowledge of Black Bane 1. And let me just go. We're not going to put any pressure. I said no November. I shouldn't even. It's just going to be out when it's done. I don't want to put pressure because I want it to just be natural. But it's going to be real. You know, it's like I'm 40. So it's just like, fuck it now. I'm just real. You know, I want to be, my goal is to be a trusted voice for racial harmony, you know, and uplifting my people. You know, it's purpose in this. So I don't want your money. I don't want your monies. I just want your attention to guide. You know, I want to uplift you and inspire you to seek knowledge and find the truth. Find the truth.
That's real shit.
I've been saving. I just finished this Black Bane album. I believe in my heart it's the best album I've ever made. But on the side, I've been recording myself saying Kevlar stuff. I have this file where I just will say stuff every once in a while. I'll think of something, just record it. And I've been doing that for a couple months, maybe about 6 months now.
I can't wait.
I told you about it, but you haven't heard it. But I told you when I started it.
Yep.
And I've been doing it consistently. And what it feels like to me...
You're thinking about me when I don't know it, huh?
What it feels, well, it's inspired. It's inspiration. You know, what it means to me is a town. It's big, you know, we've been putting down our legacy worldwide. You know, we're inspiring. Spend time on these bus MCs. We're taking back hip-hop. Well, you know, your bus is still crisp. So, yeah. We're working on enriched. We spend time and we're working on enriched music.
Yeah. That's what I'm proud of Mozzie. I'm proud of Mozzie too, man. Keeping the town going. Shouts out to him too.
Article on him, DE.
The newspaper did do an article, helped them put together, but he's in on that too. He's the next one. But we still got something to say. The Lynches and the DEs still got our foot in the door. Still got our chips on the table.
Never been
27 years. 20 years for myself. The chips is on the table. Give me Lynch Hung for $250. It'll cost you $1,250 to stay in this poker round. I got Lynch Hung Bullet Maker on the table. It'll cost you $2,144. I got First Degree to DE Black Bane on the table.
Yes, sir.
We need, you know what else we need too? I wouldn't mind seeing an album. Now, I know you probably heard this a lot, Lynch. I wouldn't mind seeing an album. Of course, D can get in on this with you, Gangster Nip, E-Shop. You know what I'm saying? I think me and you talked about, you know, you were actually, or I was going to try to help set up something. I wanted the idea of you and E-Sham doing a song. Did that,
I remember that.
Materialize, did it?
No, I would though.
That'd be dope as hell, man.
Because we just had him on the show. He just dropped an album last year. I mean, he's been doing it since the 80s too, and he's still putting out music too. So I mean, I look at it like this: you got all these legends. Why not some of you guys come together and do some major projects? You know, maybe set up a tour.
That would be nice.
Yeah, it would be nice.
I mean, I wouldn't know the first thing about getting in touch with them. So if anybody could set that up, go ahead. I'm ready.
Well, one thing I know for sure, one thing I know about that is he is from my favorite city on earth, Detroit, Michigan. You could hear everything you want to hear about Detroit, and yeah, it's abandoned buildings, and yeah, whoop-de-whoop with the violence in it, but you go there and people are happy, and it's a nice place. That is my favorite city.
I didn't know that.
It's so cold in the deep. How the fuck we supposed to be free?
Is that what DE stand for?
No, that's the woman on the net. It's so cold in the deep, Lord. But that's just, yeah, I would love to see something like that. I'd love to see Lynch.
How I know you this long and never knew that?
Well, we went out there maybe about 3 years ago, and the people were so nice to my daughter. And it was, I mean, my mom is from there, so we always used to go out there, but it's just, that's a good place.
Wow, I didn't know that. You know,
and
my
I would
favorite
love
place.
to.
What's my favorite
Sacramento.
place? No way. L.A., baby.
I was just about to say that. So how'd you feel about your boy finishing his career? I know Kev loves Kobe Bryant.
Yes, sir.
And the Cowboys.
Yes, sir. What's my
I love
baseball?
a lot of football teams.
My wife yelled the answer in the background. What's my baseball team?
Yeah, folks.
She likes the Dodgers.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
folks. We got legacies, and I tell Beta this all the time. We got legacies to pass on. Man.
My wife is fine. My wife is real. She's fine. Yes, sir. It got my back, man. Like, whew. She got my back. Like, she'll probably fight somebody that won't walk up on me before I will. She used to be a boxer. and to have such a pretty face, I'm like, damn, who you box? Yeah, she used to be a boxer.
She needs to take out that Holly Holm. Oh, no, Holly Holm already got taken out, I think. Then it's
Yep, by that. Yeah. I never thought that was but it was quick, too. Like, she always, when we watch the fight, I'll beat that bitch ass. She was tight, though. I don't want her to fight no more, though. Oh, she done beat up almost every bitch in Sac. And she's getting tired of it. She can't even go to the boardwalk.
Last time I saw Lauren was we went to L.A., met up with Tech 9, and had a little photo shoot in the Whippy Wham.
Tech 9 loves Lauren. Tech 9 is not going to stop until he steals my wife. He's not. But I love that cat, though, man. I love Tech 9, man. I love that dude. Real talk, man. Like, they took care of me.
He's losing it over there.
I'm telling you, that's what Tech, he loves
like
that.
He loves it. FYB when 6 is going in on somebody.
Oh, man.
My wife.
That's what I usually when I mute myself because I can't stand it. I start laughing too much.
Hey, trust me, my wife is not having it. My wife is not having it. But he won't stop. It don't stop till the casket drops. I'm telling you. But I love that cat, man. Like, he took me in. Just when I first met my wife, I hadn't been doing music for 3 years, and then one day, Tech 9 gave me a call, said, "Come on over here to Strange," and they took care of me. So I'll never forget that. Like, I know I wanted to keep going. I think I was just at the time I was just really falling in love with my wife and wasn't really in the music mode. Because it was like 4 years before I did anything. All of a sudden, I get this call from Strange, and it's Tech 9, and he says, "Come on over here." And that's when we started the 3-album trilogy.
And you've been there ever since. And then Bulletmaker, Bulletmaker was on Strange as well? Or?
No, that's on my own label, Matrix Music. They have so many artists now, and it's far from my turn to drop an album. I think they got to go back to Seth's Crew. Oh, Ritz is on the next album. Seth's Crew. Then,
hey, D, what you smoking? I want some of that shit.
I know, huh?
I actually am in the mix.
You know what's cool? I wish I would have found out that my teacher smoked weed. Man, that's tight.
Yeah, but see, y'all over there in the West Coast, y'all got that legal shit, man. We over here in the Midwest where this shit
over here in the middle, man. Fucking, I think they got brick out there. I don't know what the fuck it is. Fucking Bammer. You don't want that shit. Nah, man, but
I like your Waffle House in the Midwest. Oh my God! Every time I go out there, I gotta hit the Waffle House.
You ever heard of the Hen House?
Say again?
That's another one. The Hen House.
What is it called? Oh wow.
Hen House. It's like
Hen House.
It's kind of like the Waffle House. Pretty good. You know what I'm talking about, right, Mac? You probably been to
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't heard of that either.
Yeah, it's something
and your best
just in the middle of the map.
and your best barbecue place. I don't know if you guys have it all over the Midwest, but it's in Kansas City. But that Gates.
Oh yeah,
man.
Gates Lady
I
shit.
Never,
they got them burn.
I never.
They got them burn
Kansas
ends
City.
too, man. You gotta get the burn ends, man. Yeah, in Kansas City, motherfucking Gates. I even use their sauce all the time. Shit, I live in St. Louis, so shit, it's barbecue spots everywhere.
I buy their sauce. Yeah, I buy their sauce and bring it back to California. All three of them. The three that I see up there.
Kev, do you remember the name of the place that Strange Music took us out to, and we were eating fine meat?
Oh, like alligator and stuff?
It was like they were coming.
The one on the top floor?
Yeah, and it was coming around, bringing us a variety of meat.
Oh, man. I can't remember.
We got one of those I heard called Bracana Brazil and shit, and they just walk up with these long sticks with different kinds of meats and shit. You got to turn the card over. If you want some, you turn the card one way. If you don't, you turn it the other way. If you turn it that one way, you bring you
that's
shit.
exactly what kind of place it was.
Exactly.
I ate some
G-Mac
lamb
would remember.
Yeah, he would. He got that photographic memory. I ate some lamb that day, though. I love lamb. I ate lamb. Lamb chops.
The Midwest is a nice place.
It's known for their meats out there. That's what Texans tell me. They're known for their meats out there. So, yeah, I love it out there. But I love this sunny California.
That's right.
You know what I mean?
That's right, man.
I don't know. I don't know what I would do if I had to leave out of the West Coast. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's one spot I never got to hit, and it's crazy because I wrote for Murder Dog for almost 20 years. You know what I'm saying? I never went out to the Bay. I gotta hit that area soon. I gotta go to Sac-Town.
So you never seen Black Dog? You never seen Black Dog in person?
Man, I know about. I've seen pictures of him, so I know. He is not the type of dude that people think. You know what I'm saying? So it's a trip when you get out.
Yeah.
You know, the first time you spoke to him, did you know it was him?
When I finally saw him, I was like, "Oh, okay, that makes sense." You know what I mean? But not when I just spoke to him. You know what I mean? But he's the coolest dude ever. Like, he went above and beyond for me. He's like, "Man, I'll drive up there." You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? He been down for me for years. Yeah, he been down. Man, it's like we grew up together. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he's good people. He even
hit me asking me about websites. Like, I want to get a website. You know what I mean? and you know, I hooked him up with my boy 40, and now you know he got a website going on. So that's cool. I mean, it's been up for some years now, but you know.
The magazine lasted 20 years. I mean, last I talked, he was actually in Africa doing some stuff with rappers over in Africa. So,
he's back though. He's back. He's back, and he wanted me to connect with his main African rapper. And I was hitting him up about it, but the first time I met him was in a car. We met out. No, the first time I met him was way back in the day, like when you were doing your reviews. That was the second time. But yeah, he's a cool dude. He's very ambitious and aggressive. You know, and I love it.
Speaking of, Seb was in Africa, and I've been talking to him lately. My wife don't like it, but Cedric Singleton was in Africa. But I've been talking to him because I have 2 gold plaques for 24 Deep in Season of Sickness that he's ordering for me. So I'm gonna be on Instagram flashing them. Because, I mean, and plus I'm going to hang them up on my wall because it's inspirational. Like, I'm like, hurry up, Seth. You know, I need this inspiration before I start Kevlar album. You know what I mean? So,
yeah, that's really good that you guys are talking again. Really, it's really good. That's a really good thing for the town.
When I moved from Elk Grove, you know, the Master P plaque that I had got lost in the mix. I put a lot in storage. Me and my ex-wife were breaking up. I put a lot in storage and lost it all because I was just going through too much. So probably never get that back again. But I'm sure Master P will send me another one. But it will be good. That was his album. You know what I mean? It would be good to have one of my own. So.
Yeah, I have a picture of that play.
Yeah, you definitely burn that.
My pictures. All my pictures. I'll hang them next to the pictures where I'm cutting up meat in this factory on my living room wall. That's the thing about my wife. She lets me hang up these weird pictures all over the house. I think she's probably just as weird as I am. You know what I mean? You come in my living room, I got 6 pictures. And the other thing, I mean, she's like the total opposite of me. Like next to me cutting meat, she has Marilyn Monroe. You know what I mean? So it's like 2 different sides of the spectrum. Our living room is filled up with meat and Marilyn. So I mean, we're like little kids up in here.
Right. When I was prepping for the UGS surprise, I was telling Kev, man, the 4 of us need to get back together and kick it. You know, last time Lauren saw my kids, they're little kids, now they're older. But just go out and kick it. Do what we're supposed to do. We were, man. You know, it's the booth, but it's beyond the booth. You know, it's the booth, it's the Udia, but it's more than the Udia. And that's why the Udia, when it comes back to the Udia, y'all could feel it. And y'all let us get on UGS and talk about what we did back then and what we're doing now. It's because it's, you know, what we're doing is beyond the Udia. And it's about do what we talk about and what we feel, what we hear the people talking about and putting it on wax. You know, getting it back on wax.
You know what I'm going to do before I start the Kevlar album, D.E.?
Tell me.
What I'm going to do? I'm going to go drive to Oak Grove and go to the house I used to own on Lismore.
Damn.
I got to see that house. I just want to get that feeling real quick. I don't have to go in. I won't even knock on the door. I just want to stand out and stare at it for 37 seconds.
Have you been there since your sister? Have you been there since?
Yeah, my sister passed? No. I was scared for a while. You know, and it was very frustrating because I was on the road when it happened. So, you know, I don't know if the frustration was going to come back, but I'm over it now. So I'm gonna go by there before I work on this Kevlar album. Stare at it for 37 seconds. I don't know why 37, but that I don't know why 37, but that's in my head. So I got to do it.
Once
I heard that.
I want to send an APB out for my 6'4" Impala too with the white top.
Damn, I remember that.
I know it's out there somewhere. It's got to be. So.
But yeah, what Kev is touching on was his sister was taken from us at this house, and I'm shocked to hear that that's going to be a part of it. But man, that's what I was telling you guys about. It's like going deep, and it's like more than just the booth.
Yeah, it was
at that house.
And it was about 6 months after my mom passed, too. So it's like that year was a real bad year for me.
Have you seen Straight Outta Compton, Kev?
Yeah, of course. I got the DVD.
You know how when Dre was on the tour and he found out his brother died? When I saw that, it reminded me of you because when we were on tour, that's when you found out about Michelle.
Yep.
And I remember we had to deal with that on the road, just like in that movie. I was like, damn, it just brought me back to that moment.
And I even think Maliki died of a broken heart. You know what I mean? Because she loved Michelle, too, and then she passed soon after. I was like, whoa, that's 3 of them, my mom, Michelle, and then Maliki. And you know how close I was to Maliki. You know what I mean? With her bad-ass kid. like T.I. bad at kid.
Yeah, she was tight. She was a singer, sick-made singer.
Yeah. Love
that's what I be
that.
telling. Man, life, you never know, man. That's why we got to keep it going all the time. We're just beginning. Yeah, we're 20 years deep, but I tell folks it's just the beginning. It was like the website with Fahrenheit Records and just with the news and trying to inspire with news and take it with information. It's the next level, but it's still the same momentum. It's just the next level that Kev's got another 27 years in his pocket. Check out the Bullet Maker, see how crisp the bus is. First,
and I got to put this out there. No, and I get it on my Instagram all the time. No, me and DE are not funking.
That's another reason why we're here. And I want to mention that shit got folks took that way too. We brothers. That's my big brother. Brothers fight, and that's what I was saying at the beginning of the program. Brothers fight, but y'all took it too far. This is brothers. Some of the things other folks were saying, and some of the things I was reading was like, oh, hell no. And it's just, it's like, it's different when it's from another. We brothers. But now, I was like, where
everybody getting this information from? And I'm sitting here watching it like a TV show. Like, this is crazy.
But here we are now. It's another reason we had to do this. Yeah. For us, for our legacy, for the town, for the future, for the past, for the now, for the inspiration, for the fire to our history. Loaded, seasoned, Lynch by Inch, Planet Zero, damn that D, the Big Black Bat, Bullet Maker, Black Bane, Super Black.
And D, stop hiding your album.
Manable Lecter, Dinner in a Movie.
Yep.
24 Deep, Southbound. Dalvin Tipkins, Cedric Singleton.
Nigga Deep.
I was watching the 93 Brotha Lynch show. It was from 1993. I was watching it on YouTube. I was like, man, this is what we doing now too, though.
Hey, a quick funny story.
Now too, though.
In the 80s, in like 1984, it was me and Six. We did a show at City College on Broadway, right down the street from McClatchy High School. And it was like one of our first shows, for a school, a big crowd. We did the intro. We thought we had it mapped out perfectly. That intro was about a minute and a half, and we're standing with our back to the crowd for a minute and a half. And the reason why I mention that is because that is what that started my rise to like performing. Like that mistake right there made me really put pride in how I set my shows up. You know what I mean? So that moment, I think about it all the time. Every time I go on stage, and another thing I do is I throw up before I go on stage.
Damn, style like on 8 Mile and shit.
Yeah, I always throw up before I go on stage, and I don't know what that's about, but Barbara Streisand used to do that. So I wish I could talk to her and see why we do it, but we do it. But Barbara Streisand, before she went on stage, she used to throw up. So we going on stage with throw up mouth, but spitting that.
It's hard being an MC. No?
Yeah. I think it's a nervousness thing. I don't know.
Yeah, it's anxiety. I mean, we put ourselves out there,
Yeah.
to be judged by randoms from Randomsville who don't do don't even try to do half of what we're doing. But we put ourselves out. We put our dreams, what's in our minds, and we're loved by many.
but we are hated by few. And we get up in front of the crowd, and everyone's looking at us. We people. Yeah. You guys are, it's
people.
First Degree to beat Brotha Lynch, but we Michael Colin and Kevin Mann.
Yeah.
That's how I can explain that.
And we love it.
Yeah, you guys are both very humble. I mean, it sounds like you really, you'll pay attention to the fans and whatnot. And a lot of artists feel they got big heads and whatnot, but you guys seem grounded.
I love my fans. If you check my Instagram, I'm chopping it up with them all the time after I put a picture up.
Right, I'm looking at your Instagram right now, man. You got some good ass looking food on here too, man.
I've told you, my wife is an amazing cook. Amazing.
Right, I'm seeing slabs and ribs and all kinds of shit.
Food up on my Instagram. They looking at my Instagram.
That's all her food. That's all stuff she didn't cook. Oh yeah, man.
She's straight up professional. You know what I mean? She know why she putting what in it. You know what I mean? I don't know nobody like that. Why you putting that in it? Because this does this. You know what I mean?
Man, I'm seeing Brussels sprouts and all kinds of shit, man. That shit look good as hell.
She was saying, tell them about how you do your index finger and your thumb on a steak to see how rare the steak is. Like, I ain't never
you gotta
I ain't never heard of that. Yeah.
Damn,
so I got lucky with her. Like, she takes care of me. So I'm not trying to lose that one.
Like, glad we're all here able to do this interview tonight. It's a hell of a show. You know what I'm saying? Let's do it again. And anytime you guys are welcome. Anytime. Let's do, if we can. Would you guys be down to do a Sacramento roundtable show sometime?
I swear, I was just thinking that. Because Sibo, and some other folks, and we know some other folks. If we did do that with your stage and what you created with 258, man, and it goes back to influence. That's why I'm glad to be on the program, because the influence. You guys, all the hip-hop DX and the Thickness and the TMZ are all listening to you. Okay, the Murder Master Music Show, UGS Radio, finding out what y'all are doing so they can reverberate what you guys are doing in text, which I will be doing too, so I can't hate. We will. I'm going to go in the archives and
send me this link. Remember to send me this link.
I'll be doing this too. I'll be writing on my Fahrenheit blog about this interview, because this is historical to be in this archive like this. But we got our own thing too that we got to let, we got our own addition to your archive. The Sac-Town momentum. How many artists? I mean, between me and Kev, we 47 years of rap bust. But how many artists have been doing so long and still sell? With all the changes of the game. I brought 24 Deep tape.
Yeah.
Southbound was a tape.
Shit,
I remember when CDs first came out.
I even had wax of 24 Deep. What you know about it? Crazy.
Now that's crazy. I bet that's rare as hell. Does that go for a lot of money on eBay, or what?
Man, I couldn't even imagine. I mean, I don't even have one. If I find somebody on eBay with one, I am going to grab it. I ain't even got a record player.
You mentioned eBay. I actually have saved just about every song I've ever written, like the paper, what I've written, the script of the song. And I'm thinking about putting them on eBay one at a time. Every single song I've ever written. 25 First Degree albums, 59 Fahrenheit albums after the summer. But
that's crazy.
I'm thinking, and I've been saving them. I got them in this bag. I'm looking at them right now. Thinking about putting them on eBay because they probably mean more to other people. You know, just like you'd want, just like the Mac Dre bobblehead or the Brotha Lynch. I got a Brotha Lynch signed dinner and a movie in my studio. I got a Brotha Lynch First Degree, the DE combo, and the Brotha Lynch greatest hits with the Rip Gut Connection with the hologram cover in Fahrenheit Studios right now. And my record. I got Wax 2 all over the place from the Big Black Back Instrumania. We made records. I got that. And it's like, damn, we still going. I got the Brotha Lynch signature. I got the old school boom box and 25 First Degree albums on this show.
Crazy.
And the most exciting part is, next time you hear Funk Beta, First Degree, Brotha Lynch on Wax, it's going to be a whole new era. People say, Lynch, why don't you do Sickness? Or why don't you do the First Degree? Why don't you do Planet Zero? You don't know what's coming next. That's why.
Yeah, man.
You don't know what's coming next. That's why.
I get that all the time.
I know you do. I know you do, of all people. And the reason I tell you all the time, don't listen to them. That's the random.
I already know.
They don't know what's coming next. That's why.
I plan ahead. Like Kevlar, I've been thinking about Kevlar for a year and a half now, and that ain't road A or B or C. You know what I mean? So I want it to be a classic, another classic. Yeah.
Hey, when you get ready to drop that, if you don't care, you're welcome on the show to debut a track or two. We'd love to let the listeners hear that. That'd be amazing right there.
Good looking. That's
real talk. Real talk. And before we go, I want to make sure everybody go to ugsforlife.com. Check out the Black Bane review right there on the site. Also go to firstdegreetode.com. Yeah, both of you guys give. We'll start with you, Lynch, and then you can finish it off. DE. Give them your social media and everything if they want to get at you guys for verses, whatever.
Okay, mine is lynchbookings.verses@gmail.com, and you can book for shows, book for verses. You know what I mean? So that's my plug. And my Instagram is @Brotha Lynch. My Twitter is @Brotha Lynch, and so on.
Most definitely. All you got to do is Google Brotha Lynch. I'm sure you're going to pop up everywhere. Same with you, DE. What's all your social media? I'm sorry, go ahead.
My website, Made Sick Music, it's under Sick TV, SICCTEEVEE.com. We just updated the site. I want some people to get there. You can order the albums and stuff like that real quick.
Hell yeah. DE, let them know if they want to get at you for features, versus albums, Fahrenheit Radio. Where do they gotta go?
Now, I'm not much into the Twittergrams or the Insta chats. I'm out seeking justice with bats and aristocrats. But if you do want to get a hold of me, just like you were saying, you could Google my name, and we're news, we're information. The Fahrenheit Record, it's an official news site that's been quoted in newspapers in this area. It's like, for real. I'm the next Rupert Murdoch, but I'm for the good guys. We Fahrenheit Radio, over 100 countries in this to win this, part of the team. Premiered on UGS Radio, I'm so thankful for. Big J Urban Watch, Fahrenheit Hour. The new album, Black Bane, is my heart. It's my best album. Funk Beta on the keys, live guitar, live piano, real rap, racial jokes, controversy.
I can't wait to hear that shit.
The truth, the truth, the search for the truth.
Your albums from me too, man. Do I got to hear them when the public hears them, or can I get sneak preview? I thought we knew each other long enough.
You already know. We in the mix, and it's for real. Fahrenheit. Google Sacramento. See, it's not just us. Google Sacramento rap. What do you see? Fahrenheit SacramentoRap.com looking back at thee. It's about a movement.
The first website. First one.
Even SacramentoRap.com. We're going to do shows and tours. You know, I'm preserving Lynch's legacy, First Degree's legacy, Sebo's legacy, Mozzie's legacy. I'm taking it to the net. I'm together, like I said before. When we separate, it's cool, and I learned that. When we were all together, Planet Zero, The Loaded, everybody know what happened. We separated a little, but we are still together, but it was separated. It wasn't as when we come together. When we come together, it's powerful.
Ridiculous.
Okay, so it's about coming together. That website is about coming together and preserving legacy. And I would just say never take your eyes off the Fahrenheit Slangs. Peep the new album, It's My Heart, It's Real. You know, there's a song called Say Sarah.
Yeah,
and
it's kind of...
Okay, and can I, before you end it, I appreciate that, and this is like, I've been waiting for a long time for this, and I'm glad I built the courage to just come back at you. I swear you saved me from myself, because what you guys do is just really like intense to do this weekly for so long, and I respect that. So before you play the song, there's a line that says, I got the kind of Jews you can't refuse, the kind of Japs that's peel your caps, the kind of spooks that's put up dukes, the kind of crackers that's serious backers, the kind of Mexicans that spill your intestines, the kind of Muslims that make you doozlum, the kind of flips that's flips they whip. And I just want people to know I'm trying to bring us together. I'm just playing, trying to bring us together. Thank you for that.
I tell you what, thank you guys. This is another historical episode for the archives.
Not a problem.
This is amazing. Last week we had MC Shan, and that went everywhere. You know what I'm saying? This
that
week
shit
we got
was dope too.
from New York to Sacramento. I mean, that's the way we do it.
Damn, that's right.
Thanks for having
one
me.
side to the other. You know.
You had Paris. You've had X-Clan. Man.
Yeah, X-Clan. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we had a round table with the Universal Hip Hop Museum. I don't know if you got a chance to check that out, D, but we had Curtis Blow, Bambaataa. Who else was on there?
Grandmaster Theodore. I think it was Grandmaster
the first
Theodore.
guy that invented
was